Oh shit, I'm opening up drawers. Okay, so good morning. Haven't been on here in a while and don't plan on staying on here, so but I just wanted to say good morning. Um there's been there was this high school teacher, coach, PE teacher. What was I call him? Glorified PE teacher. So he had basically he's cussing out this boy, telling him how he can end his career, how if he does what he does again, he's literally gonna fuck him in the ass. Like I'm saying this just for a real good reason. Here, this is what I have to say on that. Let me go outside. I want my dog to have to say. You you coaches and some of you white people have lost your fucking mind. Who are you to tell this young man you're gonna fuck him in the ass because he wants to transfer from your little academic program? Look, let me tell you something. You are a football coach, glorified PE teacher at a high school. You cannot end anybody's career where your career never went anywhere. Because if it did, instead of teaching high school, you'd be teaching college. I don't understand why you find it necessary to disrespect another man's child. Let me tell you something. I'm going to leave a message for all of you. All you white necks, let my daughter come home and tell me a teacher said that they would fuck her in her ass. Because then that point gloves off because I'm coming up to that school and I'm going to take something and shove it up your ass. Never approach another man's child in that way or fashion. That's disrespectful. Really? Are you out your rabbit ass mind? I'm so surprised the father didn't come up there and beat your ass off principle. See, the thing about the white supremacists is that now they're in the schools. And yes, as much as we want to go up there and whoop your ass and take you out and say all these, bitch, motherfucker, and all that, we can't. Because if we do, of course, we're going to be held accountable because we went up there and we said something. We are not allowed to defend our kids in this situation. We should be, but we're not allowed to. And to be perfectly honest with you, that's crap. A load of bullshit. They can get away and do whatever they want. They got the Black Panthers group back. Okay, so Black Panthers, you're back. I get it. I understand. Okay, so what's the problem? Intervene. Do things that you can do that we cannot do. Because we're restricted. My daughter goes to an all-white school. She has been called a nigger. She has been punched. She has been bullied. Okay? It is a war. And we went up there to figure out why she was punched in the face. And the principal, all she did was go around in a circle and delude. Like just evasive, very evasive. So she was going to she sent out a letter to the parents. Let me tell you, stating, oh, such and such and such and such. But my daughter never did anything to the kid. So this is what happened. Went up to the school and he was just like, you don't say nothing because he knows me. I'm going to tell you like it is. I don't care. And he said, you let me handle it. You don't say anything. I said, fine, cool. Now, there's no law saying that you can't talk to the students or approach the students, but that's not what happened. We went to talk to the bus driver because he wanted to make sure that the story she told me collaborated and made sense. So we went up to the school, Corrales Elementary. Albuquerque, New Mexico. So I don't know what that is. Take a shower and some glistening. So we went up to the school. There's the bus. Like, there's her bus right there and this bus driver. To talk to the bus driver. The kids were getting off. She's ushering the kids off. So if she's not paying attention to us, then all of a sudden, this little boy gets off the bus. He comes over with the bag of chips. And I'm just waiting. He's just like, don't say nothing. I'm like, how the hell? I'm back in my mind, how the hell you trying to buy my daughter off with a bag of chips? And he was like, he said, Ariel. I was like, fine, let me walk over here. I didn't say nothing. So, because I was whispering it and he heard me. The little boy didn't hear me, but he heard me. So he was just like, hush. And I was like, all right. So little boy comes over, starts crying immediately. Because you got to imagine my daughter's father, he's military. So he was intimidated. And he's not an intimidating person. You know what I'm saying? The little boy wasn't intimidated, but that's what the teacher's saying. He was intimidated. Like, so this little boy came up with this big old word. He's intimidated. No, he was afraid because Elisa's the only black kid that goes to this school. So, thus, she's standing there with her father. He's a man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of kids, I can tell my daughter, no, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. And she'll talk back all day. Elisa, stop. Soon as, if her father's around, he'll be like, I'll say, Steve, I can't with her today. He says something. She starts backing down immediately. And that's what happened. But he came over. We didn't approach him or anything. Our daughter was just like, that's the boy who punched me in my face. Okay. She was like, okay, well, I'm here to talk to the bus driver. Little boy just came over, started crying, I apologize. All of a sudden, this old hag gets off the bus talking about, no, just raising her voice, yelling, you can't approach the kids. And, with the calm tone, we're just like, we didn't approach him. He approached us. We didn't start a conversation with him. He started a conversation. As now, we had short, so he had to lean down like this to hear what he was saying because he was whispering. We couldn't hear what he was saying. Long story short, later on that day, we had to go to the principal's office. She said, I got to meet that kid. So she left, so we had to make an appointment to come back. So we came back. Long story short, I recorded the whole conversation. She was so evasive. She told me on several occasions, my daughter's father, that he was, in fact, intimidating. He was intimidating in civilian clothes. He was intimidating in his Air Force uniform. It's just like he's intimidating. And it's just like, I was like, what? She said that? What? She's basically saying, I'm scared because you're black. You're a buff black dude. You scare me. Basically, I'm all frail and dainty. So, mind you, that we were thinking about police are going to be there, and the people who represent us was like, no, I don't think they're going to bring any police. I get there's a whole cop sitting there. A whole popo. I said, oh, wow, she did bring a popo. But it didn't matter because my daughter's father used to be a cop anyway, so he knows the lingo. Wasn't a big deal. It was like, okay, it was a cop. Whatever. But the thing is, she should have brought her a white cop with her because the Hispanic cop, he was actually agreeing with everything we were saying. She didn't involve the other family. And then in a conversation, everybody's talking, it's not letting me talk. So I got frustrated. I said, hey, hold up. I'm going to speak. That's my daughter. So I'm going to speak and you guys are going to listen. My daughter comes home and tells me that the little boy's father said, oh, I'm going to kill him. They're going to shoot us. We did nothing to this little boy. All because of whatever letter this crazy ass, crooked ass white principal sent to their parents. And at the end of the meeting, we had an understanding that she was going to send a retraction letter to us and to said parents, which I said realistically, because I've been going to school and I've seen principals and how they do certain things when a kid's being bullied. They call them both parents. You did not. I said, so don't sit up here and tell me that you cannot call in both parents. This does not make sense. They've been doing it for years. So that way both parents know what's going on. So there's no conflict between the parents. Now you got a whole white father, and I didn't say this part. But I'm thinking, so now you got this man that wants to shoot us. He threatened our lives. Well, how do you know that, ma'am? The little boy told my little daughter. She's not just going to come home and say somebody wants to shoot us. That's not what we teach her. Let me tell you, you have your kids in these schools. I can't wait. I can't wait till we move, because as soon as we move, he's thinking about putting her just in an all-black charter school, which I'm all for it. Because you cannot trust these white people teaching their kids. And at the end of Martin Luther King's life, he realized that integration was not a good thing. It was a bad thing. We need to teach our own to reach our own. And that's it. And most people were like, well, you're racist. No, I'm not racist. Black people cannot be racist. It is a war. You know, I cannot be racist. I told some black guy told me one day, well, that's racist. No, it's not racist. They don't care about us. They are killing our brothers and our sisters on the street. Even the grandmas, man, they're attacking the grannies. Like, are you serious? This is a war and it's unjustified. And I'm sick of it. We need to develop a situation to where we teach our own, reach our own. Because I'm done. I'm done. We cannot be racist. We have nothing to be racist for. All this bullshit is amazing. The things that I've been learning is amazing, would blow your mind. People say, oh, God's good. God's good, my ass. Where? If you knew the story behind all that shit, you feel the same way. I'm learning about African spirituality. I don't have time for the unnecessary, but I will say this. And this is just how I am, and I'm going to say it, and I don't care who likes it. I want you to know, because I only got one straw left, and it's that snapping straw. If you touch my child, I will fuck you up. I do not care if you take me to prison. I don't care. Touch my minds. That's all I have to say. Touch minds. I want an adult to approach my child like a grown-ass woman, and I'm going to fuck you up off principle because I'm sick of this shit. I'm not allowed to be me. We're not allowed to be ourselves, but it's kind of funny. I find it ironic that you want to be us so bad that now you blackfishing. Getting fake ass lips. Look, mine is real. Look, mine is real. You go ahead and do that. And to the black females who aren't happy with being you, I'll write your ass off too. Stop trying to be Becky. Stop bleaching your skin. What's wrong with you? Embrace who you are. We are stronger together. So I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I'm telling you. One more straw. I got one more straw with this school. They've been good lately, so I'm going to be good. But they got one more straw. Because I almost cussed her out in a meeting because she sat up there and lied. Because I was just like, and he just looked, I was like, oh, God, it was like on my tongue. Because I was like, and he like squeezed my leg. And I'm like, okay. I just sat there like this. Whole time like this. One more time. One more. You know what? Since you guys think that we cannot, speak properly, I'll say this in the language that you understand. Come from my child. I want you to. And I guarantee you won't be walking the next day. Fuck with me if you want to. I wish I was there in that auditorium when that white principal, or what, not principal, a PE teacher, glorified PE teacher, talked to a kid like that. I would have told him where to go and how to get there. Coach, you got us. Did not do that. Coach Baby, hush. You hear me? I wish. I'm not talking about your principal. Hush. I wish someone would touch mine. And I'm going to reach out and touch you. It's not what you know, it's who you know. Trust assured. Touch mine. Say some raggedy shit that you said to that black boy to mine. I want you to. I'm going to give you the opportunity to. Go. Say it. You got the balls. Do it. I want you to. Yeah, kids are precious, but at the same time, it don't matter if you're a kid or not. They'll come for me. They're coming for our kings. But I want them to. And that's all I have to say. I have to get my little princess ready for school. So you guys have a nice day. Bye.